Hi guys, it's week 36 in our 52-week verse series. And you would be laughing so hard if you saw the contraption that I have rigged to hold my phone. I'm so worried while I do this video that my phone is going to fall down because every single tripod or phone holder that I have broke today. Every single one. I have none left. And y'all, I had a lot. But I don't know what happened. It was just, I don't know what happened. It broke. So like my phone is like taped onto this ring light. Anyway, so happy week 36. This week's verse is Psalms 133 verse 1. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. Something I have talked about often recently because we see so many people with totally different viewpoints, and it's really causing a lot of division, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, overwhelm, all the things. Even certain, so my personality type, I am not someone who avoids conflict. I am not someone who completely goes into my shell whenever there is a conflict, but there are personality types that really, really struggle when there is conflict, that really struggle when not everyone is in agreement, or they struggle when people are not in alignment with their personal values. And that can be really, really hard on people. And in the Bible, this verse in Psalms 133 verse 1, it tells us that God's people should be living together in unity. He didn't say anywhere that it was going to be super easy. He said to do it though, right? I don't think he said anything was going to be easy. But another verse I liked, it's the English Standard Version. This is the version I'm going to have my children memorize. It is, behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. So if you have children, now I'm an only child, so I did not grow up knowing that siblings fought all the time, but I have two little boys pretty close in age, and they're like this often. And I think about raising them and wanting them to be servants of Christ. I want other people to watch how my children live and know that they are followers of Christ. And if I'm not able to teach them now the importance of living in unity, you don't have to agree with them. But you have to live at peace with one another, right? And it might be difficult, but the things that I personally have felt compelled, well, all of these things are going on, even though I'm the type of person that loves a good argument. I like conflict because I think conflict leads to resolution, which I guess it doesn't always, but I don't avoid it. But I have felt the Lord tell me that in this season, I am supposed to listen and to ask curious questions. And so that's what I'm trying to teach my boys to do. Let's listen. What is your brother saying? Do you have questions about that you feel like you need to ask him? Not very easy whenever you're 10 and 7, but practicing those skills, hopefully when they're younger, will equip them to maybe handle things differently or better than what I see a lot of adults doing right now, which is just being kind of unkind. Now, I'm a believer in speaking what you believe the Lord has called you to do. I have a lot of friends that have felt very convicted that God has called them to share about their personal beliefs because they've been convicted, because they've read and studied the Bible, and that's what they believe. But I feel like if you're not careful in your approach, It can seem arrogant, it can seem unkind, and it is not unifying, and it is not peaceful, it is not harmonious. There's another version, what version was it? The New Living Translation that used the word harmony. We are to live in harmony. You know, if you think about harmonizing, not everybody is singing the same note or playing the same note, but they go together well. And I think, oh, that's super important. Like, even if we don't agree on something, which some of my very best friends don't agree with me on a lot of things, but we are able to live in harmony together because we still love and support one another, even though we don't see things eye to eye. So that's a good verse for us to memorize this week. I hope you have a fantastic week 36, and I'll see you next week where I'll be on vacation in Mexico. Bye, friends.